These are the Everdark bosses. Each boss offers something different, whether it's a unique mechanic or feeling. Since the start, these have been a hot topic for either being too visually cluttered, hard, or not different enough from its base version. In this video, I'm going to talk about each Everdark boss and what they offer. So we kick things off with Enhanced Adele. Adele is a good introduction to these enhanced bosses and shows just how challenging these are going to be. Starting off in phase 2, the feeling this boss offers is an intense cinematic feel tied to its unique mechanic of summoning a tornado that literally becomes the arena you fight this erratically moving dragon in. This is a great fight once you understand how it works and has good replay value. Next up, we have Enhanced Volgar, who literally drops down from the sky. This boss fight is epic. His soundtrack gives a feeling of awe and divinity. His unique mechanic is he purifies his corrupted arm by enveloping it in holy light, and he takes his new arm into good use and uses his twin blade attack combos that goes crazy. The high tempo alongside his speedy and long spinning attacks makes this feel like a high adrenaline fueled boss. Truly one of the best fights in the game. Libra, the Equilibrious Beast. The best way to describe the Libra fight is that it is pure chaos. Libra is the only boss that feels like this endgame raid boss, a near impossible endurance test that feels like a battleground. When he summons his mimics and they're fighting each other and your team, and you're fighting Libra while he's dividing the arena with his walls, it feels like pure chaos. It reminds me of those epic battles in The Lord of the Rings and is kind of what I was hoping from the bosses in this game. It also kept me busy all week trying to get at least a few wins. I can completely understand why some people hate him. He is the hardest boss in the game. I do think with time the community will get better and have a much different opinion on him, and he's probably going to get nerfed, let's be real, but this is the boss fight. Augur is a throwback to a long-running gimmick fight going all the way back to Demon Souls with the Storm King. This celestial squid entity offers this surreal, dreamlike atmosphere that feels unlike any other boss. The mere presence of it, the scale, is larger than any other boss that we've ever come across. It even eludes feelings of cosmic horror. The fact that you cannot physically even damage him. I like how differently you play day 1 and 2, picking up passives I would normally never think of taking for even Raider and Wilder, such as FP restoration upon attacks and successive attacks. Sentient Pest is this multi-target battle where in the second phase, this red butterfly acts like a parasite and possesses one of the 2 insects and turns them into a more deadly and frenetic enemy. I like the fact that you have to have the team split the 2 bosses up and away from each other. This type of mechanic feels made for this kind of game. The movement of these possessed insects feels frantic. The fight is out of control. I think the best way to describe this 4-winged frost dragon fight is majestic, as the frost fog covers the environment, shrouding this dragon that flies towards you, shooting crystal spikes. Its unique mechanic of how you have to focus on breaking different segments of his frosted scaled armor. I can't help but draw parallels to the primordial dragon sitting at the very depths in Ash Lake. The soundtrack gives a very heavenly feel, and at points it feels muffled like you're underwater. This was one of the tougher fights in my opinion, and there's a sense of triumph once you do defeat him. And to cap things off, we have Gladius. We end how we started. Who doesn't like a good bookend? Gladius remains to be one of the best bosses and boss arenas in the game. While he doesn't feel extremely different, he is a solid, hard version. He lives up to his name and to his title. See, Hulster took Gladius in and gave him his sword. He was sort of like what Sif is to Artorias. Lore-wise, Gladius is Hulster's first and last line of defense, and that is why he is the first and last boss. Now all that is left is Hulster's true and final form.